Your angels care deeply about you and have an important message just for you. There are many things happening around you that you may not be aware of, and your angels want to help guide you through it all. They want you to know that someone is watching you closely because of some legal issues. A law enforcement officer has concerns about you and is keeping an eye on your activities. It's very important for you to let this person talk to you about what's going on, so you can understand the situation better. The angels have shared that you might face some misunderstandings or arguments with a neighbor, and these problems have gotten serious enough that legal action has been taken against you. This can be very overwhelming, especially when you feel like you are being watched all the time. But don't worry. The universe wants to assure you that an angel is protecting you. This angel will help you through this challenging time and make sure that neither your neighbor nor the police can cause you any trouble. In the end, the truth will come out, and you will be seen as innocent. It is unfortunate that a small issue, like a parking disagreement, has turned into a big conflict. Often, little misunderstandings can grow into larger problems if they are not dealt with quickly. In your case, this parking issue has caused a lot of tension and arguments with your neighbor, who is so upset that they are now trying to take legal action against you. The angels want to remind you that this problem will not last forever. The truth will eventually be revealed, and others will see that you are not to blame for what has happened. Your neighbors will come to realize that their anger over a small issue was not justified and that their actions were wrong. The angel is working hard behind the scenes to ensure that justice is served. Law enforcement will discover the falsehoods in the accusations against you and see that you haven't done anything wrong. The angel will guide them toward the truth, so they will stop watching you and stop creating more complications for you. This situation all began with something that seemed very small, a parking issue. Maybe you parked your car in a spot that your neighbor thought was theirs, or perhaps they simply found your parking habits inconvenient. What started as a small misunderstanding quickly grew into a much bigger problem. Words were exchanged, tempers flared, and before you knew it, your relationship with your neighbor became very tense and uncomfortable. It's not unusual for small disagreements to turn into big conflicts when both sides are unwilling to communicate or compromise. In your situation, the parking issue has created ongoing tension, and every time you see this neighbor, it seems to make things worse. Misunderstandings have piled up, leading to a cloud of negativity between you. Unfortunately, this negativity has caused your neighbor to develop a strong resentment toward you. What makes this situation even more difficult is that your neighbor, driven by anger and frustration, has decided to take legal action against you. They have made false claims and are working with law enforcement to build a case against you. This can feel incredibly unfair, especially when you know you've done nothing wrong. The thought that someone might be watching you all the time, gathering information to use against you in a legal situation, can be very unsettling. You might feel a deep sense of injustice because all the accusations against you are baseless. Trust that your angels are there to support you, and the truth will come out. You are not alone in this, and brighter days are ahead. The conflict between you and your neighbor started over something small, like a parking issue. What seemed like a minor problem has turned into a much bigger situation. Your neighbor's anger has caused them to take actions that could lead to serious problems for both of you. It's completely normal to feel a range of emotions in this situation. You might feel scared about what could happen if the false accusations lead to legal trouble. The thought of dealing with the law can be overwhelming, and you might feel anxious knowing that someone is watching your every move. This feeling of being under scrutiny can make anyone feel uneasy and stressed. When someone you once lived peacefully with becomes your enemy, it can really shake your sense of safety. You may find yourself questioning everything. Did I do something wrong? Could I have handled the situation differently? Is there a way to fix this? It's natural to have these doubts and worries when facing conflict. The stress of knowing that law enforcement is involved can add even more weight to your thoughts. You might feel like the walls are closing in and the situation seems beyond your control. In moments like these, it's important to remember that you are not alone. Many people face similar conflicts, and there are ways to navigate through them. While it's easy to get caught up in negative feelings, try to focus on what you can do to improve the situation. Taking a step back and assessing your feelings can help you gain some clarity. Writing down your thoughts, talking to a trusted friend, or even seeking professional help can provide you with support. Amidst all this turmoil, there is a message of hope. The universe is a powerful force, and it operates in ways we may not fully understand. This situation with your neighbor is not just a random event. It can be seen as a test of your patience, faith, and ability to stay calm in the face of adversity. While things may feel chaotic now, it's important to remember that the universe is watching over you. You can trust that it will guide you through this challenging time. Engaging in activities like prayer or meditation can help you find peace and strength. These practices allow you to connect with a deeper sense of understanding and calmness. Additionally, seeking appropriate legal support is crucial. A good lawyer can help you navigate the legal system and protect your rights. You don't have to face this challenge alone. There are people and resources available to help you. Have faith that everything will work out in your favor. The universe knows the truth and will ensure that justice is served. Your neighbor's actions, while hurtful and frustrating, are not more powerful than the strength of the universe.